On April 8th, Somali pirates stormed the deck of the Maersk Alabama. Now a new documentary takes us inside the high seas drama.
When the first pirate came aboard and on the bridge wing, and he held the AK-47 on us through the bridge wing door, that was the realization that it's really happened. The worst case scenario, here it is. We've got a Somalian pointing an automatic weapon at us.
Get down! Get down! Get down! Get down!
The crew's ordeal had only just begun.
Oh boy, Shane Murphy was the first officer of the Maersk Alabama at the time of the hijacking, and you can watch that special, which is the High Seas Heroes fighting off the pirates this Sunday at 8 Eastern. But let's turn to Captain Shane Murphy. Now, welcome.
Welcome.
That looks incredibly scary. Captain, tell us about the moment that you first realized that the ship was under attack.
Well, I was on watch on the bridge, and I think I was the first one to see him coming. I got him on the radar and then visually, and just from the moment we saw him and how fast they were going, we could tell that they were going to hit us, and there was no way we were getting out of it. And unfortunately, we don't have the means to protect ourselves.
Because you can't be armed.
We can't be armed, no, and you need at least a 1,000-yard shot capability to keep those small skiffs away, which is something that right now is not provided only on certain ships.
Sure. So you were, at one point, I understand, before they boarded, you heard a radio message, and what did the voice say?
Yeah, shortly before that, somebody had said, "Stop, ship, stop, this is Somali Pirate."
This is Somali Pirate?
Yeah, that was several hours earlier. And then they were long gone. They were over 50 miles away.
So they get eventually...
And this was in the middle of the night. It was pitch black, and they were, over 50 miles away. We thought we were well in the clear. Captain Phillips had just come on the bridge. We looked around. Everything seemed calm and quiet. We slowed back down. We were drinking our morning coffee. It was right around this time of day. And
suddenly got pirates on board.
Sure. Well, no, not that quick. So we saw the boat coming, and we had a short, maybe about 10-minute span to do some quick response as far as phone calls, notifications to International Piracy Bureau and things like that. But the system's never really been tested fully. And the thing that I really enjoyed about this outcome of this Maersk Alabama is this showed the world, the entire world, what happens when you come after United States flag vessels. We have coordination from the lowest level down on up to the White House, and but still, regardless if it was not a pirate incident, if this was a terrorist incident, if this was something like the ship that disappeared with the Russian crew, which we don't know what that was.
Sure.
It's something. There's security risks involved with the shipping industry right now.
But it's still, it sounds very scary that you were a sitting duck, that you could see the boat coming at you in the distance and you couldn't do anything about it, and you knew you were about to be boarded by armed Somali pirates.
Well, when you say you couldn't do anything,
you made some phone calls.
No, there's things we could do. I mean, we
them down.
We have hoses, but that's really ineffective. We lock down, we secure the ship. And you'll see in the movie, the documentary is a pretty good depiction of the story. It's kind of a lot to cram into a 1-hour story. It really is quite a long day and quite a long, and it doesn't quite give everybody's story. There's still more stories out there.
It does detail a lot of yours. And real briefly, Shane, real briefly, they're on board. You did something that you were pretending you were on the radio with somebody else, even though you actually weren't.
Right. Yeah. One of the things I had always had in the back of my mind was, how could we get additional messages off, security message, once we had been taken hostage. So I was able to sneak back to the house and set off a emergency distress beacon hours after they had boarded, and the ship had gone dead in the water. Wow. Then I snuck in. I eluded capture 2 or 3 times. They were within a foot of me, and they were holding Captain Phillips at gunpoint, and I was hiding, ducked away as they walked by, and I was able to get a radio and get back out. And so I started calling in distress messages to either any ships or to the Navy.
Sure.
And then
it's scary stuff, and I don't want you to give away what you did in case people want to watch it tonight, because you did something tricky on the radio, and they'll have to tune in tonight to the special.
August 16th, 8 p.m. on TLC.
August 16th. Thanks.
Captain, thank you.
Thanks so much for giving us a preview.
All right.